San Diego Comic-Con. Why you snatch my wig so hard?
Please enjoy it.
Damn. Damn.
Okay, so we gotta get into this gig. San Diego Comic-Con has dropped 80,000 trailers, a whole bunch of news about White Diamond and Steven Universe, and this Titans trailer that kind of I have mixed feelings about because it looks good, but at the same time, the show itself is just kind of disappointing. Now, I didn't go to Comic-Con. I kind of just watched everything from the safety of my own home because I don't like leaving the house. I am extremely poor. But for this most part of this, when I watched the Titans trailer, at first I was like, "Oh, this is really cool. This is nice." Like, it gives me something new now instead of those leaked set photos or the official like outfit photos. But then like this channel by the name of Beyond the Trailer, Grace Randolph, she pointed out a whole bunch of stuff that actually made a lot of sense. And I'm gonna kind of go off on what I think about the trailer and like kind of elaborate on what she said and what she thought. I love her. Please go subscribe to her. She give you all the tea on movies, who's working in the industry, and why DC Media is charging $75 so you can have a yearly subscription to them just to watch Titans. Now for these costumes, they look great, they look fantastic, 10 out of 10. My only problem isn't with the show, it's with the viewer. How can you assume from one picture that a character is a prostitute or a stripper? And this is when the first set photos got leaked. They said, "Oh my god, why does Starfire look like that? They did her so dirty, blah 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 blah." No, they didn't. You did yourself dirty because this Starfire has the least amount of skin showing out of any other generation of Starfire that I've seen. And it's unfair to the show and to the actress as a whole that you haven't seen her in action yet. And even with the trailer, people were starting to warm up to her. And the reactions that I've seen with the trailer, a lot of people were like, "Wow, she looks cooler. Wow, she looks great. Oh, that fire. Oh, that costume. Her hair, her eyes, her skin, everything. Yes, Queen Slay, Queen Slay." Like, okay, but these are the same people who said, "Why does she look like a crackhead on the side of the road when those set photos got leaked?" Some of y'all wishy-washy. I don't like that. Now, as for the plot of the show, I didn't really gather a lot from it because the main thing I gathered was, oh, it's gonna focus on Raven for the first part, and she's gonna have to deal with being a demon, and your other favorite characters are there. How's that sound? And I'm just sitting there like, well, if you gonna do that, that's fine and all, but the actress you have playing Raven, it just don't feel like a good fit to me. Like, this actress, she's so innocent. She's kind of like, in a sense, oblivious. She gives off this oblivious vibe to me. And I'm not trying to shade her. It's probably the script they gave her. I promise you it's probably the script. They said, "Hey, look, your character is a demonic teenager who has demon powers, but we want you to play her as if you're like a star on Nickelodeon." And yeah, star on Nickelodeon in a Halloween special. Yeah, that's what we want. Could you do that for us? And she was like, "That doesn't sound right, but okay." And I'm just saying like, no, that's not right. No, fight back, fight the power, fight the system. Give me the Raven I so rightfully deserve. But that could change over the season. Like, maybe she'll get stronger and like, maybe a little more scarier as the season goes on. I don't know. DC Media is planning something, and I don't like it. They're doing this on purpose, and it's making me feel a certain type of way. I don't know. Okay, now here's where my problems come into play. The powers. These powers are so not cheap, but it feels like they robbed me of something. Like, for instance, Beast Boy leapt off a building with his arms spread out. And Grace, once again, ever so graciously pointed this out. They could pull a Vixen on us and we wouldn't even know till it was too late. Like, and if you don't know who Vixen is, she's in the same universe as Teen Titans. Vixen has the ability to take on the characteristics of animals. She can't shapeshift into them, but she can take on the strength, speed, and agility of animals. But she can't transform into them. And I'd be like, that's not Beast Boy. Beast Boy's known for turning into green pigeons and green dogs and green alligators. Green alligators are hierarchy. Either way, that seems like I was robbed there. Starfire. Starfire is so easy. You already got her done. Just recolor her fire. Why is her fire red when her whole thing is green? I understand the red hair, the red flaming hair, and the green eyes, but no green fire? How hard is it to recolor fire? It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, there's a whole show on Hulu called The Runaways. I like that show. You should go watch it. It's literally, one of the characters is a lesbian alien from outer space, and her whole body glows in a rainbow iridescent color. And you telling me you can't recolor basic flames green? Come on now. Come on now. Technology, we at a level where technology can handle menial stuff like this. It's not hard. It's not hard. And then Raven. I don't know. Raven's powers, I was like, oh my god, they need to be recolored too. But then as I look closer and look like the original show, they're the exact same color. But the problem is not with the color, it's just the way the powers flow and they move. They move like water. This is not Suicide Squad. Once again, pointed out by Grace beyond the trailer. She's so smart. This isn't Suicide Squad, and it's not Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is giving me watery flow, black diarrhea vibes. I'm sorry, but that's true. Black diarrhea. I'm terrified. But regardless of everything I said or what everybody's complaining about, the show's gonna do great anyway. Like, a few negative fans don't have control over a whole network or a whole string of media that's forcing people to pay $75 a year. But that's not a lot, for a yearly membership anyway. So I don't really see why some people are complaining either. And then tomorrow's video, it has to be about everything else that was released at Comic-Con. The Invader Zim reboot, the movie that got coming out looks great. Kim Possible, oh my god, her live action look, it needs to be discussed. Voltron season 7, I haven't seen the trailer yet. I kind of want to do like a reaction to it probably. And then of course there's all the other stuff like Amphibia, Owl House, Infinity Train, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then some of that wasn't even released at Comic-Con. I just want to talk about it. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, share this to everybody I guess. Share this to a weeaboo. Share this to a nerd who likes TV. Share it to anybody. I don't care.